Now, in the Leinster Championship, that also got shook up on Sunday by Ballyhale Shamrocks being knocked out by O'Loughlin Gaels. O'Loughlin Gaels beating them in the final by 20 points to 19. So Ballyhale's run of 5 consecutive Kilkenny titles has come to an end. Paddy Deegan hit the winner in the 2nd minute of injury time. So, you're talking about shaking up the championship. This shakes up the entire All-Ireland Club Hurling Championship. The fact that Ballyhale Shamrocks are gone, and I think myself and Aaron were talking about it, and we were saying, Ballyhale Shamrocks have their rocky performance, but they seem to have already had that in the Kilkenny quarterfinal when they bounced back last minute. TJ Reid saved them, and then you're talking that they really comfortably saw off James Stephens, but then O'Loughlin Gaels catch them in the final. And that's 5 titles in a row ended. Paddy Deegan hit the winner to seal the victory for O'Loughlin Gaels. Mark Bergen led the way with 10 points. Talk about shaking up the championship.
Yeah, and I think the thing with it is this year that I know they nearly got caught in the quarterfinal, but there was a bit more vulnerability about Ballyhale this year. And yeah, look, the comments just literally came in the point I was about to make there, and that I think that the players they were missing really hurt them. It did really hurt them. Joey Holden probably the main one, I think, as well. And yeah, look, and that's the other point. Not a single sub made throughout the game. That when have we seen this from Ballyhale, that nobody coming on to add to as well. You look the midfield that was named in today as well, entirely new midfield starting as well, as opposed to last year. No Ronan Corkin and Paddy Mullen. Paddy Mullen had to move back to wing back as well there too. That they just seem to be a little bit more stretched this year. And yeah, look, I think O'Loughlin Gaels have always had this thing where they were able to run Ballyhale close, and this was always kind of be the game that I thought that they would have to just try to get through this one. I think if Ballyhale got through Kilkenny and gone to Leinster, I think they would have started to come good and to pick up a little bit as well. But you've seen in previous years that they've always Kilkenny's always been an absolute dogfight for them to get out of. And once they get out of Kilkenny, and then maybe get through a tough enough game in Leinster, then they seem to kind of hit the ground running a little bit from there and just improve and go to strength and strength. But this year, I think the panel was just a little bit too stretched. And look, they came up against O'Loughlin Gaels side, who are actually they're a good fit. They're a good fit for Ballyhale, because you look at club level, the quality of forward they have though, but there's not many teams like O'Loughlin Gaels that can say that they've a Hugh Lawler, Mikey Butler, and Paddy Deegan in their defence. And Ballyhale have the 4 superstars up front, but that's 3 of them already kind of marked by top defenders. They're some of the best in the position in the country, arguably the best, Hugh Lawler and Mikey Butler. So I think the upset was going to be on the cards, but like you're saying, it does throw the cat amongst the pigeons a little bit now. Leinster is going to be an absolute free for all. I think there's 3 or 4 teams that'll probably be looking now, fancying their chances there, and I think I know they have a long way to go through in Munster, but I think Ballygunner will be licking their lips right now. I think that they're all of a sudden the pretty heavy favourites for the All-Ireland now.
Well, that's it. That it makes everybody else in the championship immediately go, well, Ballyhale are gone. It's the kingpins, it's the top dogs for the last 10, 15 years, if you're talking over the grand scheme of things. They went pretty much from the team with Henry Shefflin and James Chaffetz-Patrick and Michael Fennelly and all those lads. They pretty much seamlessly faded into this team now with Adrian Mullins and the Owen Codys and the TJ Reid still going strong. They just have consistently been excellent for the last 15, 20 years in the club championship. And now they're gone. And that will create this sense of, geez, we better make this count now. So I expect the Club Hurling Championship to be fascinating from this point on. But a massive, massive congratulations to O'Loughlin Gaels. Definitely did not see that coming. I will hold my hands up. TJ hit 9 points for them. He deserves a shout out. He had a very, very good performance. But yeah, definitely going to shake up the championship from this point forward.